Hi, hello. How's it going? Doing a sketchbook tour. I started this last year when I was getting comfortable in learning more about traditional art and ink art. I just wanted to share because why not? I want to have like a record of this stuff if I ever lose it. So yeah. It says October 2025, but I'm pretty sure I started it before that. This is a Lectrum, is that how you say it? 1917 sketchbook. So it's the first page. You'll see a lot of these notes. There's just notes that I thought of after I drew. So I'm like, I want to account for my thoughts. I do that in my other sketchbooks as well, but I didn't leave enough room, so I just added sticky notes. Then you have, this is based off Jake Courtley, which is an artist, and he has this piece at the inside of a prison. I don't remember what it's called. I'll see if I can find a photo of it. But yeah, it's based off of that because I really like the pose. This is, under there is kind of unfortunate looking stuff. That's why I covered it up. I rewatched Donnie Darko, so I drew Jake and Maggie, which is on home, and more note taking. I was watching Fellow Travelers for the first time, and I love it a lot. These are all sketches from that, really great. More sketches from that. These are random sketches. Don't know where they're from. They could be from random YouTube videos, random YouTubers, or just like pose sites, or Pinterest. They could be from there as well. I really love this drawing. That one's fine, but this one, I don't know. There's something about it. It is based off of an actual photo from. I'm not going to be able to find all this, but I really like that. I really like the angle of the gun and the way his expression is. These are all notes from my own personal project, which I haven't gone into yet. These are all pose references, more notes, more poses, referenced from references. I think these are from comic books. Don't remember though. That's definitely Nightwing though. Then I was drawing child soldiers, which sounds weird, but I was replaying Metal Gear Solid 2, and I was thinking about BB, Big Boss, whatever. These are all artists' sketches that I wanted to replicate. I don't know where all this stuff is, I'm going to be honest. This is Phil Hale. I really love his art. I'm sure a lot of people know him. There's this one drawing of a girl. Is it a girl? Just this person with, wearing this like blue sweater that I was like, yeah, I really like that. Then we have OC, or like, these are characters that I was really interested in when I was younger, and I was redrawing them because I was like, let's explore this a bit more. But yeah, I don't like any of these, I'm gonna be honest. This is Enki Bilal, great artist. Love his work. This is a reference from one of his pieces, and then I tried to draw on the other, and it came out really bad, so I just stopped. These are all from artists. This is actually from like a medical textbook, I think, and these are reference from artists that I literally. I usually write the names down, but I don't remember them. Whoops! Just shook the damn camera. This is more pose stuff. I've just realized I'm really into just forms that are like scrunched up and looking away. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, these are all for that. Let's not look at that. Captain America. I think I was rewatching all the movies at that point. These are, I don't know, people references. As you can tell, I'm not really comfortable using the ink here. It's like very scratchy, and it really shouldn't be like that. But I think the likeness of Chris Evans isn't bad on that one. More legs. I don't know why I said more. This is probably the first page with legs on it, but I don't know. I found it fascinating how legs work. I'm so bad at drawing feet. It's embarrassing. This is referenced off something. Can't remember. I don't like it that much. It's something about the proportions of that seem off. Then we've got, as I was replaying the Metal Gear games, we've got Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance, the Grey Fox suit that Raiden wears. What am I trying to say? Yeah, this is from that. I was trying to figure out how to do like a slouching pose. It's pretty awkward. It's fun though. And I was trying to figure out a hairstyle for a specific character of mine. I don't know. I was still trying to figure it out. I don't really like any of these. This one's okay. But they're all kind of off. I'm not going to lie to you. This one I like. This is, I think it's like a skateboarder or something. I've got this from some sort of video. I don't know. More notes on what this character is about so I could understand how he should look. It's difficult. Same character. That's kind of, yeah. Anyway. This is a comic book reference thing. This is an art study. I don't know the artist. Why did I write art study, not the artist? Whatever. See, I write it here. It says Rainin Bo, which I think he's popular on ArtStation or something. And then this is Roberto Ferri. I liked one of his things. His paintings are really good, and I like this pose, so I tried to draw it. This is quite bad. This quote by Osho, "Each man is also a woman." I really loved that. I don't know. I wanted to incorporate that into one of my character philosophies. But yeah, more exploration of that same character before. Where is it? This one. Yeah, this one. More stuff. I'm still not liking the way he looks, but he's getting better. I probably like this one the best, just because, I don't know. I feel like side profiles are easier to understand for me about what a character's vibe or emotion is. It's hard for me to do it like front facing. Like this is like super hard. This is directly referenced from some actor that I don't know. I love the lips, so it's great. None of these really are that great in terms of what I'm trying to capture. You know. Yep, watching the Marvel movies. This is Captain America. While I was watching the movie, I drew some stuff. This is from the first Avenger, I'm pretty sure. And this Yamada Suko on Twitter. I like their stuff. I really specifically like how they draw the back of his head, Gojo, and so I wanted to try redraw that. You'll see a lot of stuff I get from artists because I'm trying to learn, but this is Chicken Biscuit Granny on TikTok, and I really like their art. It's really, really good. All of this is referenced from their art. This specifically is like, I found so interesting. I wanted to try. Yeah. This one isn't though. This one's I don't know if any of you guys have seen mods of Jason from Batman Arkham Knight. Or is it? I think it is Arkham Knight. Yeah. Looks really good. Love it. Here we have some sketchy stuff, but clearly I don't know what I want to do and I don't know what I'm doing. Then we get into Stranger Things, the most disappointing ending to a popular hit show that I've ever seen. But, you know, here we are going through some Will Byers sketches, because I was like, wow, they're finally doing something with this character, and then they do shit all. Just more Stranger Things stuff. I have nothing to say about this. Most of these are referenced while I was watching the show, and if not, it's just from clips after I finished each episode or whatever. Or people with guns, apparently I'm really into that, which I didn't know, but apparently I am. More Will Byers, Mike. More stuff. I have nothing to say about this, but I do like this one. It's quite interesting. It's just really disappointing the way you can end a show like that. It's really bad. Okay. And then JJK, I think the new season came out, or it was announced or something. I'm not writing the dates down. Oh, I am. 2nd January. That must be when the new season came out. That's why I was drawing stuff. Mahito and stuff. Not a fan of Mahito. I actually hate him, but his character design's very cool. More Stranger Things stuff, apparently. Buyers. I really like this one. There's some occlusion happening here that I'm a big fan of. That one's fine as well. The rest is whatever. These are my friends. We went on a camping trip. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah. We were sitting around talking about a bunch of stuff over breakfast, and I loved it. So I drew it. I just shifted the camera again, didn't I? This was on that same trip. We went out to like a restaurant or something, winery, and we ordered some stuff. Then we've got some sailor stuff. I'm really just trying to get comfortable with the pen and shape language specifically, because there's a lot of angular stuff that I'm really like here, but sometimes when you're working with pen you just get really confused. You're like, you make the wrong move or you put something in the wrong place. You're like, how do I fix this? Like in this case I made the eye way too low, so I had to really, it still looks a bit off, but you can try your best. I was trying to learn how to draw hoods, which apparently it was a specific way I wanted to draw a hood, which is like the really like it's sort of like a trendy thing where it's like it bags at the bottom of your neck and it's like super thin at the top. So I was like, how do I do this? Because it was looking really awkward at first, but then I figured it out. I watched like a TikTok video of a fashion guy, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's how I want it to look. So I was drawing that. Because this is for that same character that I drew before. This is those same characters, the same guy. Yeah, this, I'm not a fan of this. I don't really like how brooding he looks, but it's not bad. This is Martograph, one of my favorite digital artists on TikTok. Really awesome. I was trying to capture what exactly I like about their art, and it's really the eyes. The eyes really speak a lot in their art. These three are directly referenced from their own art, and I really love it. I really, really love their art. Please check them out. And these are just random things while I'm thinking of, I'm not sure. These are my two characters. This is me practicing. I really like the way the calf sits on the thigh, and I can't figure out how to draw it correctly. Try though. More OC stuff. I really like this one. These are two of my characters. This one's not bad either. More OC stuff. There's actually 4 characters. This is the 4th one, and this is the 3rd one, but Slushy Noobs reference. If you know, you know. But yeah. This is the 3rd character on this page. I'm just trying to ideate, see if I like any of them. Some structure stuff. It's when I started getting into heated rivalry, and I mean, let's be honest, Connoissori's face is beautiful. Then we've got our little Hudson over there. This is referenced from a war picture. I don't know what it is. We have some construction here. This is Northern Line. That's funny. Based off this is some actor in an interview. This is just whatever I think of coming out of my head. This is this hand sort of stuff is inspired by an artist on Instagram that I really like. I'll show them if I can find them. This looks a bit weird. Big into forms, if you can't tell. Okay, so this is I have this idea of, once again, it's like the intersection between the thigh and the calf. I don't know, I'm really interested in that. So I'm trying to figure out how I can make this pose work, and it's not working. I still have yet to make the pose work. I'm gonna keep trying though. Okay, a lot of this stuff is posted on my Instagram as well, like this. like I said, I'm into bodies that are scrunched up and looking away for some reason. This is heated rivalry stuff. This is heated rivalry stuff as well. I messed up where his mouth is supposed to be, so now it looks so weird. Okay, and there's some form stuff, because I'm big into people looking away. Okay, I don't know why. I like this one. Don't think it was referenced off anything. I just thought of it, and I like the movement of the arm there. A lot of this stuff is on my Instagram that I really like. This is, I don't know what that's from. I think it's from some painting that I saw, and I was like, yep, love that. Rigid pose. So I drew it. Hudson Williams. That is, I feel like that's doing him a disservice. But, I'm trying. Forms. Don't know where I got this idea from. Kind of cool, though. I like the jacket. This is from a Supernatural episode. There's like a photo of like... Wait, is it from a Supernatural episode, or is it from the Hannibal episode? I don't know. I don't remember. There's like a photo on a nightstand. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. There's some stuff. I don't know what this is. It's cool though. More poses. I'm trying to make some things work. I'm not a fan of this. I just think I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying. But as long as you try. That's it. That's the last page. So that's pretty much it. A lot of this is me discovering, trying to find out what I want to do, what I like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want to know what I used to draw, I use this pen, the Pilot Kakuno pen. It's like a fountain pen, and it's really great. I love it. And oh my god, just yanked my headphones out. And I use this ink, Pilot Namiki. I think I used a different type of pen, but sepia is usually the color I use. I just like the sort of red brown that it has. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.